Welcome to my channel, Mado is Infotech. Today, we want to cover another form of Excel formula, which involves sum if, and sum if. So if you watch from beginning to end, I'm gonna unlock a bonus that will help you and some keyboard shortcuts that will also help you in using Microsoft Excel smartly, and it will be free of stress for you. Now, I want us to come with this particular pattern here. All these are the information that we want to use, okay? We want us to use this particular views, this particular data to calculate the sum if, and sum ifs, and when they are needed for your work. Sum is for you to calculate the total number of a particular column. Sum ifs, for you to use it when there is conditions attached to that. So as sum ifs. So we have to delve in here. So now we want to quickly start. But before we start, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, so that you can be able to get all our YouTube videos when we drop it. There are three methods we can sum the total number of this information here. This is a company. This is a ticker. This is the company name. This is what we get. We want to find the total number of it. Working with this now, what we need to do here is to calculate this total sum here. This is where you call sum. We have like three methods we can do it. I will be quick so that you can be able to understand it very well. Just make sure you watch the video from beginning to end and subscribe for more videos, exciting videos like this. Please, we have to be taking you bit by bit in this Excel. Just follow us. Watch every of our videos from beginners to pro. That is how you will learn Excel without going to any professional schools. I am going to give you everything you want in Excel. So let's continue. Now, the sum. You start with is either you use plus sign or you use equal to sign. At this stage, I'm going to use plus sign here. I'm going to use plus sign here. Now, you type sum, SUM, open bracket. This, I'm just doing all this thing manually. There is where it is automated. You now select your column. This is the column where you want. From here, you highlight them down to this place. You close your parenthesis, enter. Now, but if this is taking your time, you can do it another way by checking the cell references. From this one is G2 down to G23. You now begin equal to. I'm now using equal to now, no longer plus, equal to, open parenthesis, sum, open parenthesis. You now type it G2 semicolon G23. Automatically, you close your parenthesis. You still get the same result. Now, for professionals who want it quick, those of us who don't have patience to waste time in doing all these things manual, what do you quickly do? You type what? You hold your alternate keys. Once you have positioned your mouse pointer or your cursor, selected this particular cell where you want the total to appear, you hold your alternate key down and press equal to, enter. Automatically, the sum is ready. Once more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Now, we want to calculate the sum if and sum ifs. Now, the next one now, we want to locate the sum ifs. From this our data, we want to find the total volume of which we have used sum. You get? Now, we want to find the volume for just USA alone. There is now a criteria. There is now a condition now. For just USA alone, that is what we want to find. Now, there are two methods we can do it now. We can come under here and bring down the USA. We can write it down to bring the criteria out so that we will not be looking for it. Or we can just do it straight away. So the best way to do it is either you bring it out or you go straight away. Let's do it together, please. Now, plus sign. You use your normal plus sign. So, what are we talking? Sum ifs. Sum if. With your parenthesis open. Now, Excel specifies what exactly the conditions that you have to follow. To make it that your Excel makes it easier for you now, what you need to do is now to locate the range of cells that you want to work with. At this case now, the range of cell we're about to work with here now is nothing but what? Nothing but our country. We select the range of cell we want to work with here. The first stage, separating it with comma. Now, the criteria for what range you are working with is USA. You select it, separating it with comma. Now, the delimiter we are using here is comma that separate them. Now, the next one is the sum range. The sum range is from the volume. You close the parenthesis, you press enter. Excel brings out the result quickly for you. Less stress, makes things easier for you. That's Excel doing the work for you. The next one is the volume for USA and the stock in financial sector. Now, there are three criteria or conditions here now. This is where the sum ifs now comes in. Okay? Sum ifs now comes in. The first one we've done with sum, we get the result here. The second one we are dealing with the sum ifs. We get the result here because we are working with the USA. The third one now, we want to deal with the condition. The third condition necessary for this game is you can bring down your data here. If you don't want, like this one now, assuming we are not bringing out our data, we never talk about the USA from here. We can calculate it straight away. Here now, you just sum if good. Your first range is here. Separating with comma. Come here and select the criteria, USA. At the first time, I brought out the USA. The second one, I never bring it out. I am working with it from the table straight away. Now, separate it with comma again. Then the next one is your sum, the volume, your sum range. You select it from here to here. You close your parenthesis, enter. The same is applicable when you are now working with the more than one criteria, like more than two criteria. You have three conditions here. First, the volume, the sum, the range. The second, the USA. Then the stock in financial sector. That's what we are working now. Now we can bring out the financial sector here. We cannot bring it out. At this point, I'm not bringing it out. But the next one I'm doing, I'm going to bring it out now. Now, let's quickly do it here. The volume for USA and stock in financial sector. Now, you sum ifs equal to sign sum ifs. So at this point, the Z is now telling you that the first step you have to follow now is going to do it. Look at your sum range and calculate it. Identify the sum range first, and which is the volume. You now select your sum range here. When you select your sum range, separating it with the delimiter comma. Now, the next thing is the condition. The criteria range is now the first condition, the criteria range. And we are working with the country, which is this, what they are talking about, the volume of the USA. Now you select it, your criteria range, the first criteria range. Now, what is the criteria? Separating in the corner. The criteria one is USA again, comma. Now, the criteria two is the sector that we are dealing with. We are talking about the sector here. That's the criteria three. Now, what is the criteria two that you are talking about? The criteria two you are talking about here now is financial sector. The financial sector. You select financial. Now, you close your and you press enter. You see it? Now, volume and technological sector. But here now, we are not going to work with USA again. We are going to use another country, maybe Brazil. Maybe Brazil. Brazil. So let's work with Brazil. Technological sector of Brazil. Brazil have technology. We'll work with them. If they never have, good and fine for us. Okay? If they never have, good and fine. But let's just work with them. So now, equal sign, sum ifs. So the sum if now is, the first one is your range. Sum ifs. So the first one is the sum range. You take it from here to here, separating it with comma. The next one is the country, separating it with comma. The criteria one is Brazil. We are dealing with Brazil, separating it with comma. The second one is the sector. Okay, so and the major thing is technological sector. You close your parenthesis, press enter. Now, if you look closely at this place now, I purposely choose this country. If you look this closely now, this country has nothing to do with technology yet. This is where I want to do. So please subscribe to our channel for more exciting Excel formula videos like this. Thank you for watching.